Yo, it's your boy Grind Season Zo. You already know what time it is. I'm out here in Mesa, Arizona. I drove like 2 hours, you know what I'm saying? Yo, my homeboy hit me up. I got the DM. Bow, I like what you doing. His name is Jay Gonzalez. He at this barbershop called Nico's Barbershop. I was like, hey man, let me come interview you because I appreciate you acknowledging me what I'm doing out here in these streets. So look, come follow me real quick. But before we come in, we got to show the surroundings like my man Don said. Because there's 3 locations. There's 3 locations. Boom, look, he's chilling right there right now. Look at him. Look at him chilling. He don't even know. He don't even know. It's all good. Look. So, big as a Super Bowl. You know they cleaning right now. Y'all got time for one more? Can you get me right quick? I just need it, bro. I just get a taper on the sides, and then I get the back of my hair braided. But I just need to. No, I'm just playing with you. I'm just playing with you.
Damn, bro, you really were going with that, bro.
Hey, he was like, I see his face. We got that. How you doing, brother? Nice to see you, bro. It's nice to see you.
So simple. It's like one, another thing, another thing.
My name's Lorenzo, brother.
Nice to meet you, bro.
I'm a barber in the West Valley. I came out here.
See the boy EJ, man?
Yes, sir. I seen that last cut you did. That was pretty nice. Was it? Did you do that last cut?
With the curly hair?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was me.
He got in the car. Yeah, that was a nice haircut. How you doing? I was gonna be so live. I want to ask him how he could sign up, but I gotta introduce my man first. Okay, it's nice meeting you too, brother. Yes, sir. So look, here we can start it off. Hold on one second. I just want everybody to see this nice barbershop, right? We have the nice pinball machine right here. Okay. We have the products right here. We have the Nico products. We got the lay right. Look at that. We got the beard oil. There we go. The desert pomade. That look like some good stuff right there. Then look. Okay, they got the Johnny Dope. We got the Sweet Dreams, the Funny. I like this hat. Look at this hat. There we go. Then we got a little refrigerator right here with the beautiful stickers. Look at the stickers. Look. Boom, these stickers. Nico, you really doing your thing. This is a nice barbershop. It's a really nice barbershop. I already like the vibe. You got the merch right there. Look at the mirrors. Look at that. Look good, do good. Here we go. For the ones that don't know, my name is Grind Season Zo, and I gotta have him tell you who he is. How I met this guy, he DM'd me. He was acknowledging my work. I was like, what? I appreciate you. So I'm just gonna come down and see what you about. Here he goes right here. Where you from and what's your name?
So my name's Jay Gonzalez, as known as Above the Fade on Instagram. I'm originally from Tucson, Arizona, but I moved up to the East Valley about 5-6 years ago.
There we go. And let's go ahead and get on to it. So EJ, what gives you the motivation to do content on social media platforms?
The motivation, so first I'll start off with the initial thought of doing content. So I had went to the AZ Barber Expo as a barber student, so just trying to explore, see what it's all about, really immerse myself in the culture. And I wasn't really into making content at the time. Of course, we were told by our professor, make content and post like your haircuts and stuff like that, but nothing past like a video saying just a book now. And I had met a content creator called Nito or Juan Nito on Instagram. And I just liked the way he was talking, and I just thought he was a cool barber from what he was saying, and he was a content creator. So I was like, that's cool. And I don't know where I got the idea, but I was like, hey, do you mind if I give you a haircut if I buy a clipper? Because at the time he was with Stylecraft, and he said, you don't got to buy a clipper, but you could cut my hair. So from that video, he put me on his TikTok, and I think the video got around like either 70,000 views, and it was just that initial spark like, man, maybe there's something here for me, because I took that as an opportunity close to my heart, as in, I don't want to let this go to waste and not use that momentum. So that's when I kind of try to explore what kind of content I want to make. I know that to be efficient at making content, as in trying to get the most views, is like post 3 times a day. So at first I started off with like haircutting content, then I tried to do some comedy, and I was just like, nah, it's not really for me. But I kind of took inspiration from local barbers such as like Jesse from The Greater Good, or mainstream barbers like Vic Blends, kind of like the community. So a lot of the times I can't really say that I just started making my own content out of nowhere. It was really inspiration from all those. So I would try what they're doing. And there was a time where I would go to the public and say if someone wants a free haircut. Inspiration for Vic Blends. Another one, I would be giving back to the community with the nonprofits or other barbershops. Inspiration from Jesse. And now it's kind of an inspiration from different type of barbers around me, whether it's something that they're talking about with someone else, and if it's a nonprofit thing or not, or a barber supply store inviting me out to give free haircuts to a high school. So now it's kind of inspiration all around me to create that content, because I never really knew how much of a impact I can make on people's lives when I started posting come out with the nonprofits and barber students coming out with us and barbers coming out with us. Like, there's not a lot of that going on. It's not just about the cleanest fade, although that's awesome, and I really enjoy taking that content too. But a lot of it's like, man, let's use what we could do as a blessing to give to other people, because that's where the passion stems from a lot of the times. And I'm a new barber, but I've heard that there's like this peak where it's like you don't even like cutting hair anymore, and that's always been a drive to me, where I want to be able to still enjoy cutting hair, and where I find that joy is through giving back to the community.
There we go. That's really inspiring, and you inspired me. So EJ, we're gonna go on to the next question. What is your favorite shoes to cut hair in?
I mean, my favorite shoes, I'm not going to lie. My wife is a CNA. She works at Phoenix Children's Hospital. And those 12-hour shifts are a pain. So I had to take the recommendation. They're not the prettiest shoe. They're Hoka's. I mean, but, bro, they're so comfortable that, like, the best thing I could compare it to is, like, a memory foam pillow. And it's just a memory foam pillow, and you're just walking around. You're standing all the time. Yeah, it's cool cutting hair in like different shoes. I like Vans, not gonna lie, but Vans is like a foot breaker, and I just can't do it all day. But yeah.
My guy said the foot breaker. I gotta use that one, the foot breaker. Anytime you see a hashtag foot breaker, my boy EJ. No, so the next question: what gem can you give? Or what advice can you give to the up-and-coming barbers, the YouTube, Instagram, TikTok? How can the new incoming barbers build up their clientele?
So I would say, based on my experience, being in the shop for a few months now, building your clientele is majority of the time just being in the shop, and that's pretty simple. But a lot of the times being in the shop doesn't mean that people are going to come in, doesn't mean you're going to have retention, which is like if someone comes back consistently with you. My biggest advice would be take care of the community. And that's not saying you have to just go out there and cut the homeless community's hair or cut the kids' hair for free. It's taking care of the client that's in your chair, talking to them, and not really putting that pressure on yourself of, oh, I got to tell them this exact thing, or I got to listen this way, but continuing to practice and practice the types of skills that you want to see in yourself, the types of skills that you like in the barbers around you. If the barber next to you is great at having conversations, try to pick up what they're saying, try to pick up their starter questions. Do you have any hobbies? What do you like to do outside of work? What got you into that industry? Because those little tips, tricks, and tools will allow you to break that barrier of uncomfortability of listening to someone while focusing cutting their hair, while thinking about this, while thinking about your mom. It allows that ease to kind of go away in a sense, but also be there. It's just like your clippers, the haircut has to be done, but those clippers help you along the way. And if it doesn't have a cord on it and it's a cordless clipper, then it's just more efficient. Doesn't mean that you can't perform without it. It just makes the process a little bit easier.
That was a beautiful gem, man. Man, if I seen that online, I would take that and run with it. But okay, so the next question, EJ, And it's just like, in between, we get hungry as barbers. So, what is your favorite snack in between haircuts?
Favorite. Yeah, favorite snack in between. Well, I mean, with the favorite snack, you can't have something too messy in between clients. You definitely don't want your hands to smell, so it can't be like a whole meal. I've really been on a kind bar kick. Now, I know they look and they say they're supposed to be healthy. I don't know how healthy dark chocolate is all the time. But, bro, that's just my go-to right now. It might change, but, I can eat in the package. It's quick. I can wash my hands after. It doesn't smell weird. Not hot Cheetos coming back with red fingers type thing. So that's my go-to right now.
There we go. I like that one. And EJ, next question. Who is one of your mentors right now in the barber game?
So I would have to say my big mentor right now is the owner of this shop. His name's Rajiv. Nico's barbershop is actually named after his son Nico. And as a big mentor, he really put me in the position to grow as a barber. As in, he kind of understands the stage that I am at as a barber. I might not be the most quickest. I might not be the most perfect barber in a sense, but he understands that, and he's there for me in the sense where if I don't see what I'm doing wrong, if I feel like I'm doing good on a haircut but it just needs a little bit more blending, or I could use clipper over comb a more efficient way, he's there for me, not in a pushy way but more of in like, I understand the type of road that you're taking, I've been there and I'm here to empathize with you, but that doesn't mean like just let me slide. We have those. He's real with me in the sense that he is honest what I need work to do, but he lets me cut out his shop. He lets me really practice that and put it into my performance, and that is more than a mentor to me. But even being able to watch him cut hair, him as a whole person in general, is very inspiring to me, and something that not only I listen to the things he tells me, but the things that I just see him do is very inspiring.
There we go. That's really good right there. So what was it like meeting Farron?
Meeting Farron was pretty cool. Like a younger guy, someone that I could relate to in a sense. Like, not that I can't relate to someone who's older, but it's kind of like that. Man, I got you. We're kind of on the same boat. Now we're not exactly the same age, but that was my first impression. Like, oh, it's a young barber. Like, maybe I could learn something that he could relate to me. And he did more than relate to me. He kind of gave me a different picture on barbering. Not only your value as a barber, but the mindset that comes with that value. If he were to still be doing a lower dollar amount of haircuts, I could understand what it took for him to get to where he's at right now. And he's definitely someone to look at, even if you don't want to have your own suite or go on the path that he's taken. Just the things that he'll say that will let you be more efficient in the barbershop, And that's something that I really took from him. Not only him taking his time and breaking every single detail down, but being brutally honest. Like, he'll tell you all the ups and downs of his journey, and that's something I really appreciated, because I'll see a barber cutting hair and they're fully booked up, and I'm like, man, this barber's sick. And it's a little bit of that comparison, and something to always kick out of, though, but for him, it's like, yeah, it took me all this time to get here, but this is what I did. And it just becomes more relatable that, I could relate to, even though you're on a way different level than me, just because you're being brutally honest about your journey and you're genuinely wanting to teach me. And yeah, he let me go over there. He let me shadow. He even was open to being in a video and shooting a video for me. So definitely someone who is not only a great barber in a sense of great person and great at cutting hair, but someone who is still learning and always improves and always is looking to provide a better service, not only as a friend, as a barber. And I have all great things to say about Farron.
That's a beautiful thing right there. Shout out to my guy. Shout out to my brother, Farron. We coming to you next. Is there any shout outs you want to give out?
Yes. First of all, shout out to my wife. Shout out to our baby Tofu. He's a mini golden doodle. He just turned 2 today, so happy birthday to him. Shout out my parents. Shout out my brother. And shout out everybody on my support system. Whether you're watching the videos, whether you're just supporting from a distance, I really appreciate you. And I'm just excited to see where this year goes, where this next year goes. And shout out to you guys for coming through to the shop. Very grateful for this opportunity. And it's just super exciting to just connect with another barber. You know, this is all collaboration, it's all creation. And that is one of the beauties about this industry. So thank you guys.
Appreciate that, EJ. We appreciate you having us here too, down here at Nico's Barbershop. But before we get out of here, you gotta tell everybody where they go find you at, where they go book with you, and where this location is at, because they have 3. So you gotta get it right. They have 3 now. So where can they find you at?
So you can find me at Above the Fade on Instagram. Also, I have my booking link there. There is 3 Nico's Barbershops, not gonna lie. Like my first week, I went to the wrong one. So it gets pretty tricky, but this is the Nico's Barbershop in Mesa on Greenfield and Brown. So come check us out. We would love to service you guys. And yeah, I'm excited.
There we go. Now, I appreciate you beautiful human beings watching this video, but I need everybody to comment, like, share, and please hit that subscribe button. And don't forget, look good, do good. And don't forget to tip your barber. Aside of the deluxe, a couple questions of the deluxe questions, that's off topics, that's not about barbering. So, EJ, Hot Pockets or pizza rolls? Which one you think is better?
I would say definitely a pizza roll. Just because there's multiple of them. You know, when I eat a pizza roll, I don't feel guilty. I could eat as many pizza rolls as possible, but at the end of that Hot Pocket, I just feel a little different. Not gonna lie.
Here we go. Okay, so a Pop-Tart or a toaster strudel?
I'm gonna go straight out. I do not like any of them. I don't like them. But if I were to choose, I would say definitely a Pop-Tart. Just because I like the stuff they have on top of the Pop-Tart. I don't like what they have inside of it. I just feel like a toaster strudel is, it's just not for me.
Are you a cereal guy?
Yes.
Okay, so Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Reese's Puff cereal?
I would say Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Yeah, it's just the way it changes the milk is good, and I just feel like Reese's Puffs for me. I just like the candy so much that I can't really relate to the cereal on that level.
Man, so you're right, and he's right, man. The Cinnamon Toast Crunch after you ate all the cereal, man, it had that little cinnamon milk. But yes, hey. There we have it, you guys. Another beautiful episode. It was a pleasure meeting you, EJ. And it's just that I hope you have blessings in your barber journey. And I hope on doing some work with you in the future. Collaborations, community haircuts. That's what I'm all about. Meeting with these young, new barbers. Just getting out there. So I appreciate you guys for watching this video. I appreciate you, EJ, for having me here. And Nico, everybody else, one love, you guys.